Another question that we get asked frequently is how can I forward the submission to an email, or how can I get the responses in my inbox so that I not have to open the app every time and view the submission. So it's pretty straightforward and you can set it up yourself in 2 minutes without needing any extra configuration. In front of you, I have a customer service job application form open. So it has a simple few pages with some descriptions and then finally an intake form. And then there's a thank you page after that, which does the redirection. So now let's say you are ready with the form, you're satisfied. So how do you configure the notifications? So it's pretty simple. You come on the top. So our app is structured like this: you build, then you share, you get the results, you do some settings, and then you do some automations. So you come to the settings page, and then in the settings you have things called as email notifications, and you come over here and you click on add email. So basically, let's say you want Ankit to receive this, so you basically type in the email. So let's say this is the, let's say this first one is the email field. So you say Ankit plus one at the rate formester.com. Let's say you want to put it the name, and then you want to put it the last name. These are all optional, and you click add email. So this person gets added to the list. So I already have added my email, so let's delete, because then it will send two emails, and that's it. That's all you have to do to send email notifications. There are some extra controls for different users on different plans. For example, business user can remove the Formester branding from the email if they want, using this toggle. In case, let's say you build this form for a client and you do not want to have the Formester logo on the form, you could do this. And then there are a couple of more things. I'll just quickly go into them. So let's say you want to customize the subject of the email, you could do that as well. There's a default subject, but you have the option to override that. Number two is reply to email address. So now let's say you're capturing a lot of fields and you have the email. So if you set this up, uh, many times users want to reply to that same email to respond to the customer who filled in the form. So this makes that possible. By default, our Formester internal email would be the reply to address, but in case you want the customer's address to be the reply to address, you select this, and in the background Formester will do the magic so that you can just reply to the email and it will go to the actual person who filled in the form. Pretty neat. Third and the last thing is SMTP integration. So this email, if it's coming to you and it comes from no reply at formester.com, it's fine. But sometimes you want to take more control over this and you want to send it from some email at yourbusiness.com to make it look much more professional. For example, when you're sending to a client, for example, which we discussed. So in that case, we could add an SMTP integration, add an email account, and use that integration over here to send the actual email. So let's just keep it like this. We'll hit save, and then we have one email. Now what I'll do is I'll actually open up the form and let's see if we get the email. So I have, let's see the updates tab, and now let's quickly fill in the form. So this is a job description if you're applying, and the interview process, the perks, and then this is the form. So let me quickly fill this in. Let's say this is my email address, right? And then I'll say my fake phone number. This used to be my phone number in the past. So are you comfortable working remotely? Yes. I'll just upload some random CV, and then what makes Ankit special, Formester, and then I'll just quickly put a signature over here. Then I'll hit submit. Oh, again, shit, I do this mistake every time. This email is already used and we have the unique constraint on it. So let's hit submit. And yeah, form was submitted. It's going to redirect me. But again, all of that will come to that. And yeah, to view the results, I'll just click on results. So the last submission that I made is this one, 51 seconds, and it was done on 1:17 a.m., which is correct. So this is the last submission that we made. Okay, now let's look at our mailbox. So if you see, 117, I have got this email with me, and if you click on this, you have all the information that we just filled in delivered instantly in your mailbox. Sometimes you may not get this, so double check that the email address is correct, and you might also want to check your junk and spam folder in case this email lands over there. So pretty neat, right? Now you don't have to log into Formester every time just to view, and like even if you're on mobile or on the go, you keep getting notification every time, and you can just reply to this person from your phone itself, and just take the whole game a little one step ahead. I hope you find this video useful, and thank you. See you next time.